Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that I think a lot of us can relate to: anxiety and attachment. If you've ever felt that knot in your stomach when you think about relationships or that overwhelming fear of being alone, you're definitely not alone. Anxiety attachment can really take a toll on our emotional well-being, but the good news is that there are proven strategies to help us heal and move forward. So let's break it down into 5 actionable steps that you can start implementing today. First up, let's talk about self-awareness. This is the foundation of any healing process. It's about understanding your own feelings and recognizing the patterns that contribute to your anxiety. Take a moment to reflect on your past relationships. How did they make you feel? Were there moments when you felt overly dependent on someone else for your happiness? Maybe you noticed yourself getting anxious when your partner didn't text back right away. These are all signs of anxious attachment, and acknowledging them is the first step toward healing. Consider journaling about your feelings, or even speaking with a therapist who can help you unpack these emotions. Self-awareness isn't just about identifying problems. It's also about celebrating your strengths and recognizing the progress you've made. The second strategy is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is all about being present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. When anxiety creeps in, our minds tend to race, imagining worst-case scenarios or fixating on past mistakes. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to ground yourself and bring your focus back to the here and now. Simple techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or even just taking a walk outside can help clear your mind. When you feel that anxiety rising, pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Acknowledge those thoughts, but don't let them control you. This practice can create a sense of calm and help you respond to situations from a place of clarity rather than fear. Now let's move on to the third strategy: building healthy boundaries. This is crucial for anyone struggling with anxiety attachment. It's easy to fall into the trap of overextending ourselves for others, often at the expense of our own well-being. Healthy boundaries mean knowing when to say no, and understanding that your needs are just as important as anyone else's. Start by identifying what makes you feel comfortable and what doesn't. Communicate those boundaries clearly with your loved ones. It might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to putting others first. But remember that setting boundaries is a form of self-care. It allows you to cultivate healthier relationships and reduces the anxiety that comes from feeling overwhelmed or taken for granted. The fourth strategy is fostering secure attachments. This might sound a bit paradoxical, but in order to heal from anxious attachment, it's important to surround yourself with people who can provide a sense of security. This doesn't mean you need to rush into a new relationship. Rather, focus on cultivating friendships and connections that are supportive and understanding. Look for those who respect your boundaries and encourage your growth. Engage in open and honest communication, and don't be afraid to express your needs. Building secure attachments takes time, but it's worth it. When you feel safe and supported in your relationships, you'll find that your anxiety starts to diminish. You'll learn that it's okay to lean on others, and that you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. Finally, the fifth strategy is embracing self-compassion. This is perhaps one of the most important steps in the healing process. We can be our own worst critics, especially when we're struggling with anxiety. It's easy to fall into the trap of negative self-talk, but practicing self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. When you find yourself feeling anxious or overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself, would I speak to someone I care about this way? If the answer is no, then it's time to change the narrative. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel anxious and that you're doing the best you can. Celebrate your small victories, whether it's getting through a tough day or simply taking time for self-care. Remember, healing isn't linear, and it's perfectly normal to have ups and downs along the way. So, to recap, the 5 proven strategies for healing anxiety attachment are self-awareness, mindfulness, building healthy boundaries, fostering secure attachments, and embracing self-compassion. Each of these steps is interconnected and can help you create a healthier relationship with yourself and others. It might take time, and there may be setbacks, but remember that you're on a journey toward healing. Give yourself grace and allow yourself to grow. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from these strategies. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on mental health and personal growth. Remember, you're not alone in this, and together, we can navigate the challenges of anxiety attachment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.